Hello, I'm Krista Cup, and this is the NRA-ILA Grassroots News Minute for Friday, January 20th. Among the thousands of questions NRA-ILA answers every month are scores that begin with, quote, "This guy told me he heard." But unfortunately, all too often, this is the telltale sign of one of the rampant rumors that circulate around campfires or gun store counters, and especially on the internet. Two of the most recent top rumors involve veterans' gun rights and the status of the sporting purposes test for firearm importation. The first of these stems from a widely circulated email, allegedly from a Vietnam vet and retired police officer, claiming he visited a Department of Veterans Affairs clinic and was asked several mental health questions. The message goes on to claim that the nurse told him a wrong answer would be reported to Homeland Security and result in the loss of his right to carry permit. Fortunately for veterans, that warning was incorrect. It's true that mental health questions are now standard procedure during the patient intake process at VA facilities. That's a result of a heightened concern about post-traumatic stress disorder and similar legitimate issues affecting veterans. However, the Department of Homeland Security isn't the agency that compiles records of people who are prohibited from possessing firearms. The FBI does that in order to operate the National Instant Criminal Background Check system. And although some VA records are reported to NICS, a record will only be reported if that person has been adjudicated as a mental defective, or in other words, that the person is mentally incompetent. At the VA, a person can only be found incompetent after a lengthy process that includes the opportunity for a hearing and an appeal. Just telling a nurse that you feel stressed, as the email claims, wouldn't be enough. And the NICS Improvement Amendment Act of 2007 not only makes it clear that any adjudication without those procedures won't result in the loss of gun rights, but also provides a way for those who have been found incompetent to get the finding reversed. The second rumor involves a provision in the recently signed fiscal year 2012 Justice Department Appropriations Bill, which prohibits the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives from banning the importation of shotguns that are currently legally imported. The provision was prompted by a BATFE study that sought to reinterpret the sporting purposes test in a manner that would have banned the import of popular hunting, self-defense, and target shotguns. Unfortunately, some have wrongly concluded that this provision repeals the sporting purposes test for importation of all firearms. While the NRA does support a repeal of that unconstitutional standard, the recent bill doesn't go nearly that far. The new provision only prevents, at least in the short term, new shotgun bans under the sporting purpose language. Heading off the current ban is cause for celebration, but by no means is the NRA's work on this issue finished. So please be sure to stay tuned, and we'll let you know at www.nraila.org for the latest updates and information on these rumors.